Are your nightly routines safe? After 50, common bedtime habits can silently harm your health. Discover what to change tonight for a healthier tomorrow. As we navigate our mature years, understanding how our bodies change becomes paramount for maintaining optimal health. Dietary choices, including not just what we eat, but also when, play a crucial role in our well-being. This discussion focuses on a common yet often overlooked habit: consuming heavy meals late in the evening. We will explore why this practice warrants careful consideration, particularly for older adults in the United States. Physiological shifts accompanying aging mean our bodies process food differently than in our younger years. Therefore, adjusting eating patterns, especially concerning nighttime meals, can yield significant health benefits for many individuals. It is essential to recognize that late-night eating is not merely a matter of comfort or personal preference. It can have profound implications for digestive health, sleep quality, and even cardiovascular function as we age. Our aim is to provide clear, actionable information to help you make informed decisions about your evening meals. Understanding these connections empowers individuals to proactively manage their health and enhance their overall quality of life. One of the fundamental changes associated with aging is a natural slowdown in our digestive processes. This deceleration is not a sign of illness, but a normal physiological adjustment occurring over many decades. Several factors contribute to this change, impacting how efficiently our bodies break down and absorb essential nutrients. For instance, the production of digestive enzymes, crucial for dismantling food, may gradually decrease with advancing age. Saliva production might also lessen over time, affecting the initial stages of carbohydrate digestion in the mouth. The stomach's ability to empty its contents into the small intestine, known as gastric emptying, often becomes slower. This means food may remain in the stomach for a more extended period than it did in earlier life. Furthermore, the muscular contractions that propel food through the digestive tract, called peristalsis, can lose some vigor. These age-related modifications collectively mean that digesting a substantial meal takes more time and considerable effort. Consequently, a large meal eaten late at night places a greater burden on an already moderated digestive system. Consuming substantial meals shortly before retiring for the night significantly elevates the risk of experiencing acid reflux. This condition, medically termed gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, can cause considerable discomfort and disrupt peaceful sleep. As individuals age, the lower esophageal sphincter, a muscular valve, may naturally weaken over time. This weakening can unfortunately allow stomach acid and undigested food to flow back upwards into the esophagus. The delicate lining of the esophagus is not designed to withstand prolonged exposure to potent stomach acid. Lying down horizontally after a large meal further exacerbates this reflux, as gravity no longer aids digestion effectively. Symptoms often include a burning sensation in the chest, commonly known as heartburn, a very frequent complaint. Other manifestations might include regurgitation of food or sour liquid, or a persistent sensation of a lump. Some older adults experience atypical symptoms like a chronic cough, laryngitis, or even new or worsening asthma. Chronic, untreated acid reflux can lead to more serious complications, such as inflammation of the esophagus, called esophagitis. Over time, this may progress to Barrett's esophagus, a condition increasing the risk of esophageal cancer development. Managing GERD is crucial, and avoiding late, heavy meals is a primary lifestyle recommendation for older individuals. The timing and composition of your evening meal can profoundly influence the quality and duration of your sleep. Eating a large meal close to bedtime often leads to physical discomfort that interferes with falling asleep easily. Symptoms like bloating, indigestion, or abdominal fullness can make it difficult to find a comfortable resting position. Beyond mere discomfort, the digestive process itself can disrupt the body's natural sleep-wake cycle significantly. Digesting a heavy meal requires significant energy and increased blood flow to the gastrointestinal system for processing. This metabolic activity can raise your core body temperature slightly, which is counterproductive to initiating restful sleep. Ideally, body temperature should drop slightly to facilitate sleep onset and maintenance throughout the entire night. Furthermore, late-night eating can affect the release of hormones that regulate sleep and wakefulness patterns. Insulin levels may rise to process the glucose from the meal, potentially impacting other crucial hormonal balances. Poor sleep quality, characterized by frequent awakenings or insufficient deep sleep, has numerous negative health consequences. For older adults, chronic sleep deprivation can impair cognitive functions like memory recall and sustained concentration. It can also negatively affect mood, increase irritability, and weaken the immune system's ability to fight illness. Ensuring a restful night is vital for overall health, and meal timing is a key controllable factor. The habit of consuming large meals late in the evening may also impose an undue strain on the cardiovascular system. When you eat, your body diverts a significant amount of blood flow towards the active digestive organs. If this occurs close to bedtime, while the body should be resting, it can create an added workload. Some studies suggest that late-night eating can unfavorably influence blood pressure patterns during periods of sleep. Normally, blood pressure dips during the night, allowing the heart and blood vessels a period of necessary rest. Consuming a heavy meal before bed might interfere with this natural nocturnal dip, potentially keeping blood pressure elevated. Over the long term, consistently elevated nighttime blood pressure can be a risk factor for developing heart disease. Additionally, late eating can affect metabolic parameters like blood sugar and triglyceride levels in the bloodstream. Eating large amounts of food, especially those high in carbohydrates or fats, before sleep can lead to higher fasting blood glucose. It can also contribute to elevated triglyceride levels, which are a known risk factor for atherosclerosis development. These metabolic disturbances are components of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions increasing heart disease and diabetes risk. For older adults, many of whom may already manage conditions like hypertension or diabetes, this is particularly pertinent. Minimizing cardiovascular stress through prudent meal timing is a wise preventative health strategy for long-term well-being. Maintaining a healthy weight becomes increasingly important with age, and late-night eating can complicate these dedicated efforts. Our metabolism naturally tends to slow down as the day progresses and during periods of inactivity, like sleep. Consuming a large number of calories late in the evening, when energy expenditure is low, makes fat storage more likely. The body is less efficient at burning these calories for immediate energy while you are soundly asleep. Over time, this pattern can contribute to gradual weight gain, or make desired weight loss more difficult. Excess body weight, especially abdominal obesity, is linked to a host of health problems in older adults. These include type 2 diabetes, heart disease, certain types of cancer, and increased stress on aging joints. Furthermore, late-night eating can disrupt the hormones that regulate appetite, such as leptin and ghrelin, effectively. This disruption might lead to increased hunger the following day, or cravings for less healthy food choices. Establishing a consistent eating window that concludes several hours before bedtime supports better metabolic function overall. It allows the body to enter a fasting state overnight, which can be beneficial for weight control. The recommendation to avoid large meals before bed prompts the question, what exactly constitutes a large meal? While individual needs vary, a large meal is generally one that is high in calories, fat, or overall volume. It typically involves multiple courses or oversized portions that require significant digestive effort from the body's systems. Think of a substantial dinner with meat, starches, and rich sauces, rather than a lighter, simpler fare. The guideline suggests allowing at least 3 to 4 hours between your last substantial meal and bedtime. This interval provides the digestive system adequate time to process the majority of the food consumed effectively. It allows the stomach to empty significantly, reducing the risk of reflux when you lie down to rest. This time frame also helps normalize blood sugar and insulin levels before the body transitions into its rest phase. Adhering to this window helps align your eating patterns with your body's natural circadian rhythms for better health. Listen to your body. If you feel overly full or uncomfortable after eating, the meal was likely too large. There may be occasions when hunger strikes in the hours leading up to bedtime, despite a well-timed dinner. In such instances, opting for a light, easily digestible snack is preferable to enduring hunger or eating heavily. The key characteristics of a suitable pre-bedtime snack are small portion size and simple, gentle composition. Consider a small piece of fruit like a banana, which contains magnesium and potassium, potentially aiding sleep. A modest serving of plain yogurt or a small glass of milk can be soothing for some individuals. A few unsalted nuts, such as almonds or walnuts, offer healthy fats and protein, but should be limited. Whole grain crackers, with a very small amount of lean protein, like a thin slice of turkey, are options. It is crucial to avoid snacks that are spicy, fatty, or highly processed, as these can trigger indigestion. Chocolate, caffeine-containing beverages, and sugary treats should also be avoided close to bedtime due to stimulant effects. Pay close attention to portion control. A snack should be just enough to satisfy hunger, not a mini-meal. Hydration is important, but avoid drinking large amounts of fluid right before sleep to prevent nighttime urination. Beyond avoiding late heavy meals, other lifestyle habits contribute significantly to digestive health and good sleep patterns. Maintaining a consistent daily meal schedule helps regulate your body's internal clocks and important digestive rhythms. Try to eat your meals, including dinner, around the same time each day whenever it is possible. Practicing mindful eating, which involves eating slowly and savoring your food, can improve overall digestion. Thoroughly chewing your food aids the breakdown process and can prevent overeating by allowing satiety signals to register. Regular physical activity is beneficial for both digestion and sleep, but avoid vigorous exercise too close to bedtime. A gentle walk after dinner, well before sleep, can aid digestion for some individuals if comfortable. Ensure adequate fiber intake throughout the day from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to promote regularity. Staying well hydrated during waking hours is essential for optimal digestive function, but taper fluids in the evening. If you experience persistent digestive issues or sleep problems, consult your healthcare provider for personalized, expert advice. They can rule out underlying medical conditions and offer tailored recommendations for your specific individual needs. Managing stress effectively through relaxation techniques can also positively impact both digestion and sleep quality. In summary, being mindful of when and what you eat in the evening is a vital aspect of healthy aging. Avoiding large, heavy meals within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime is a key recommendation for older adults. This practice helps mitigate risks such as acid reflux, poor sleep quality, and undue cardiovascular system strain. It also supports better weight management and overall metabolic health as our digestive systems adapt with age. If a late evening snack is necessary, choose light, easily digestible options in appropriately small portions. These dietary adjustments, combined with a consistent and healthy lifestyle, can significantly enhance your well-being. Embracing these changes is an investment in your long-term health, promoting comfort, rest, and sustained vitality. We encourage you to consider these guidelines and adapt them to your individual circumstances for a healthier future. Small modifications to your evening routine can yield substantial benefits for your digestive system and overall health. Proactive choices regarding meal timing empower you to enjoy your senior years with greater comfort and abundant energy.